Nothing is happening. Oh, that's why. I hit the wrong thing. I think I'm onto something. I think I'm already getting a little bit better at this. So this is pretty dark. Especially the elbow. And then this is pretty light. Oh, we got this lady again. If you weren't here earlier, I sketched this lady in this, like, yoga pose. She's still got the ponytail and the pants and the shirt. So let's get her going again. Okay. Oh, you can barely hear me? Let me, turn the music down a little bit. Oh, well, it looks like it's barely even picking up the music. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. I'll just move my mic closer. But yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? I was in the mood for some art today, so I'm arting. I am doing that stuff. You're decent? Well, could be worse, right? Okay. So this mujer. Yeah, my name's Monica. Okay, so she is here. Is your name actually Frozen? This brush is so soft. No, I didn't think it was. Hi, Arthur. What? Why is my shift key not working? Oh, there it goes. Oh, your mom's name is Monica? That's cool. I don't know if it's like a generation thing, but I never grew up with girls named Monica in my classes and stuff. But, like, I've had multiple friends whose names is Monica, and I'm like, okay. And then I had someone tell me that Monica is like the Britney of Spain. Apparently over there everyone's name is Monica. Now I live in an area with a lot of Hispanic people, and a lot of them will tell me that their wives and their grandma's names are Monica. Oh. Boomer name. Your mom was born in the 70s. I guess I do. I mean, to be fair, my mom, I think she was barely born in the 70s. I think it was like 79 or something, and I guess she always just liked the name, so I got it. I don't mind. I like having a, you know, it's normal enough that people like have heard of my name, but then it's unique enough that I'm not constantly like turning around because I'm hearing it out in public and people aren't talking to me, you know? It must, do you ever hear someone say Arthur and you're like, you turn around and no one's talking to you? There's like another 3 Arthurs in the area. Probably not. I don't hear too many people with the name Arthur. I'm always thinking about the memes, though. Yeah? Okay. Or maybe they're talking about an author. Ooh, I think I'm making her legs a lot bigger than her arms. Even if it's the name Parker, you turn around. Yeah, I'd be like that. Not too many people are talking about harmonicas, but when they do, I turn around. Oh, I made this leg way too big. I keep hitting the caps lock instead of my shift. That's the problem. That's my problem right there. There, we have feet. Her feet are less weird than the other guy's feet I was drawing earlier. So what are you up to today, Frozen? Do you have big plans? Are you doing normal stuff? Just chilling while watching the stream or listening? Yes, I am self-taught. Well, I mean, I did go to college for it, but I don't feel like that. It's complicated. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with school. It's like there's maybe 3 good teachers that helped me become a better artist, and then everyone else is just like, take my time, take my money, give me a piece of paper that no one cares about. You know? Right now I'm trying to teach myself how to just paint the shadows quicker so that I can produce more stuff on a daily basis. 'Cause like, art doesn't have to be like super special when people are only glancing at it on social media, you know? It's not like you need to shade everything perfectly. Homework can go dig itself a hole. Agreed. Like, I don't see the point in giving us stuff to do at home. Like, we can just do it during class. Especially, like, high schoolers now have it rough. They've got all these extracurriculars that they have to go and do after class. Like, why are you giving us homework on top of that? I'm glad I'm out of there. My cousin right now, he's at the age where he's trying to He doesn't even want to graduate high school, like, but he wants to do a trade when he gets out of college, or not out of college, when he, you know, gets into the college part of his life, and I'm like, yeah, you should do a trade. You'll get done faster, you'll get to work sooner. I get it. I think most people do get it, but parents are like, you know, kids have so much free time. It's like, not really. With college, I wish I lived in a country that pays you to go to college, because there are countries that do that, and like, you don't have all this crippling debt for the rest of your life, you know? It's like, school is so expensive, but then the value isn't there anymore, like it was when our parents were kids. Used to be, you went to college and you had you had a well-paying job by the time you graduated. Now that's not even a thing, so why are we paying for it? I did go to a good school, though, when I did go to college, but, I just think I made the wrong choice. Because, like, they taught me, I want to be an animator. They taught me a lot of, like, graphic design stuff. Ooh, that's so small. Oof. Oh, and my picture's gone anyway. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. We got a baby. Oh, I want to be an animator. I know a bit of animation, like you can do animation in this program I'm using, but they taught me more graphic design stuff than animation stuff. I can still do it. Like, I did learn motion graphics, and I taught myself, like, some of the other kinds of animation, but it wasn't what I wanted. And then when I got to the school, they waited, like, 2 years to tell me, oh, yeah, no, we don't actually do that because we don't have enough students that want to do that. And I'm like, well, that's rough, but, I wish y'all had told me sooner instead of taking my time and money, you know? So many people, they go to college and then they change their major like 50 times, and I'm like, how can you do that with good conscience? You're just wasting your parents' money, you're going into debt over nothing. Like, figure out what you want to do before you waste all that money. Sorry, I'm not drawing anything right now. I'm trying to do something on social media real quick. Okay, let's get started on this baby. Let's see. I don't draw babies too often. And then the school blames you, like you should have known. Yeah. And like, I applied for this scholarship once that, it was for a study abroadship that, me and some friends were going on with the school. And there was like something missing in my application, and instead of telling me that I didn't get it because I wasn't, you know, finished with the application, or instead of telling me that I needed to do one more thing, they just ignored me, and I didn't get the scholarship. And all my friends got the scholarship because I guess they read better than I do. And I was just super confused on the trip. I was like, why am I not getting it and everyone else is? And then the lady from the scholarship thing joined us, like, in that country for a couple days, and I asked her, I was like, hey, did I get it? Or am I just broke? And she was like, yeah, I'll look into that. And then she emails me, like, 3 days later and is like, yeah, you didn't finish your application. And I'm like, what? Why didn't you guys tell me? And it's just like, they won't email you back unless you harass them, and I'm not the kind of person who, like, harasses people into getting what I want, you know? It really doesn't. Like, I work with a lady who she's much older than me. She's like gotta be in her 50s or 60s. And back when she went to school, they had an accounting class. Now, it's not like she particularly like uses the accounting part of her education very often. Because like, we were talking the other day about how like when a number is in parentheses, that apparently means that your balance is negative. And she was like, they don't teach you that in school? And she asked me, and then she asked my other coworker who is like 39 years old, and my 39-year-old coworker was like, yeah, no, I've never been told that a number in parentheses means you're negative. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because the school system doesn't teach us that stuff anymore. And it's like, they teach us calculus, which, when am I ever going to use calculus? But they don't teach us how to do our taxes, they don't teach us how to, like, do accounting, and, like, that stuff we could actually use, you know? But no, we just pay other people to do that stuff for us. Because they don't teach us. Other things I think they could teach us is, like, basic stuff, like, I have a friend who has the presidents of the United States memorized, and I'm like, that sounds more useful than some of the stuff they teach us in school. And then, like, someone else I know, she knows, like, every country's flag. I'm like, how did y'all learn this stuff? I'm always having to Google, like, which countries have which flags. And I used to know, like, nothing about geography, even when I took geography class. But, now that I'm an adult and I take a natural interest in, like, South America and Asia, I'm, like, learning all this stuff now for fun. And it's like, I would have had fun learning this in school if they had taught me better, you know? I see, did I say geometry? I meant geography. But, geometry... Not really. I guess maybe, like, maybe, like, when I'm doing art stuff, and, like, when my boyfriend is doing, like, carpentry stuff, maybe a little bit. I think geometry is more useful than, calculus, for sure. If you can't tell, I hate calculus. And I love math. Like, I love math. But do I think kids need to know, like, college-level math in 8th grade? No. My sister was doing, like, algebra and stuff in 4th grade. I'm like, how are they teaching you this already? Like, you don't need to know all this yet. I think when kids are really young, it should just be about memorization. Geometry may be more useful, but algebra is easier. It depends on who you talk to, because I have some friends that, like, can do, geometry and they can't do algebra. And I always try to tell them, like, for me, algebra is like doing a puzzle. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but, you know, to me, I think of math as like a game. And maybe that's why I like it, because it's just like there's a right and a wrong answer, and you can figure it out. Whereas with history and science and all that stuff, you really gotta know what you're doing. And it's a lot of memorization. You're in 9th and you're doing algebra too? Well, I'm glad you at least like algebra. I work at a money place, right? And I get so many people in there that can, like, barely read. And I'm like, how do you not know how to read at, like, the age of 50? And then, like, some people don't even know their own phone numbers. Like, how do you not know your own phone number? And they don't give me an excuse or anything. They're just like, oh, I don't know my phone number. I'm like, why don't you know your phone number? Like, if they were like, oh, I don't know it because I just got a new phone, or I don't know it, but let me look it up for you real quick. I'm like, that's one thing. But I'm just like, how do you not know how to read? How do you not know, you know, all this stuff in this country? And it's like, some people have learning disabilities, and the No Kid Left Behind thing is just, you know, it's just, it left so many, like, I guess, people of the older generation behind. And then I have to do math for some people. Because, like, I'm counting out their money to them, and they're like, wait, why am I only getting this much? And I'm like, because this was taken out of this was taken out of that, this... I had to explain to a guy, okay, 250 minus 190 is $60. That is why I need $60 from you, and if you give me 100, I'm giving you back 40. You know? Dude, I should be paid for tutoring because I do a lot of it at my work, but no, my work is not tutoring. I work at a check cashing place right now. And they, like, I don't get how people don't know this stuff. Oh my gosh, is this I like to move it, move it? It is. Te gusta, mueve, mueve. Oh, what am I doing? What is she doing? She's crazy. What is she doing? Oh, and we got a new pose. Okay. Goodbye, baby. This is a fun one. I like this pose. Alrighty. Let's see here. So we got... her body is coming up like this, and then her rib cage is kind of like here. We got the ball. The hem of her skirt kind of lines up perfectly with that. I know, I could never. Her skirt is here. I don't really want to draw her butt because she's a child, so I'm gonna make her skirt a little bit longer. Ah! Shift. Okay, so she's got her shoulder kind of lining up perfectly with her body. And then her elbows. And then her hands. And her head is way back here with a little bun. And then her chin comes up in front of her arm. Line of Action is the website I'm using that, so line of action in art is like how people draw a body, so like this right here is my line of action. And with the technique, they happen to name the website after the technique. It's a website that'll give you different poses based on a criteria you put in before you start. I put the time limit of 10 minutes per drawing, and I made sure to uncheck nude because I'm streaming on Twitch and I don't think it's really appropriate to put nude on Twitch. But you can use it to like draw animals and just practice form and stuff. So right now I'm drawing human beings for 10 minutes each, boy or girl. You know, you get to put in like all these different options for what you want to draw, and it'll give you just random images so that you can draw and practice. Oh, I didn't realize how far out her her legs actually come.
Or just get another classic chicken sandwich. Taste greatness today with Wendy's 2 for $5. We got you.
For a limited time, a la carte only. Price and participation may vary. U.S. Wendy's.
Hey, Aaron.
So if you know any art friends that need help practicing, they can use the Line of Action website to practice.
Oh, me too. And now I can shop knowing I'm already approved.
Right, that's what I love about Aaron's.
They make rent to own affordable.
Easy.
Affordable.
It's really easy.
Affordable. Affordable.
Easy. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
Aaron's, we make rent to own easy.
And affordable.
Sorry about the ads.
Hey!
My Spotify is not free right now. Or free, I say. It's not paid for. I don't have the premium. So we get ads from time to time and I try to mute them, but sometimes I forget, like I just did. I'll definitely try to get the premium before next stream, because I have had it before when I had the student version. But I just haven't felt like paying $10 a month for music. Like, granted, it's unlimited, but you know. Okay. Goodness, my family's so loud right now. I'm gonna go close my door real quick. I had it open because my cat is laying on my bed and I was worried he might want to get up and go potty at some point. Hi, Shimmering Dewdrop, how are you doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you in like a million years. Oh, you about to go to work? I hope you have a good day. I'm good. As you can see, I've started streaming. I thought I'd try it out, and it's been fun. This is only my third stream now. I've been working a lot too. Ooh. But it's been okay. I work with my cousin, so I've been having fun getting to know her better. Doing what? I'm a teller at a cash checking place. I was just explaining to, Frozen Freeze in the chat that I get a lot of customers who, like, they don't know their own phone numbers, and you ask them for their date of birth, and they have to think for a minute, and I'm like, come on, guys, you're grown-ups! It is a new job. I've only worked there for, like, maybe 3 or 4 months now. So it's not so old. Because before this, I was working at a hospital. Oh my goodness, what is this song? I'm gonna skip this. Oh, it's already over. Okay, cool.
Nothing is guaranteed, such a thin line in between. Colder than ice when you're next to me. First time we met, I knew I had to make you mine. Couldn't see all the warnings, 'cause you look so fine. When I look into your eyes, my heartbeat stops. Live a beautiful life, there's no love. I don't need you. Your love just
I think the time is almost up on this drawing. I've made some progress. Yep, we got 20 seconds. Alright, hurry. Speed run. Speed run. Before it changes. Oh, her knee's darker here. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Okay. New drawing. Another, well, I guess not gymnast, but a ballerina. She's like, what is going on? So her jaw is kind of here, doing this arrow thing. And her cheeks. And then her nose. Her mouth. How long do I stream for? My longest stream has been about 4 hours, and then my shortest stream has been about 2 hours. I've been going for an hour and a half now, and honestly, I'm not even tired, so this might be like on the higher end. Might do it for like 4 hours. I try to go for at least an hour so people have time to, like, you know, join. I feel like if I'm not prepared to do like 1 or 2 hours, then, you know, like, what's the point? If I were to grow a following, I might go for a shorter amount of time, but as long as I'm a little streamer, I'll probably do long streams. But only every once in a while. I stream like maybe once, twice a week. Oh man, I'm really focused on her head right now. I need to get her body in there. She's got like a bun here. So she got big muscly ballerina shoulder. Same-ish for you. I saw your like Twilight Princess stuff is coming out on YouTube now. I need to go watch it. I still haven't been playing my own game of Twilight Princess. And for the record, this is like my first art stream. I do play games too, but so far it's only been Genshin, but I've been thinking about doing a Stardew Valley stream, but with hacks. 'Cause as much as I love Stardew Valley, it is a slower paced game. And I do like playing with cheats on. It's fun. Sounds cool? I think so. Let's see. So her shoulders. Oh, dang, she got these big shoulders. Goodness. I've been wanting to be more productive now that I'm done with school, and I think streaming is a good way for me to do that. Because, like, now I'm practicing art on stream. Oh, yeah. A lot of people have been playing, like, don't get me wrong, it is happening, like, recently, too, but I feel like ever since the game came out, like, there's always someone that I watch that's streaming it. It's definitely a popular, like, Twitch game. My friend, recently started playing, started with mods, and the mods are like, they like add more story stuff to it, new characters, new colors, they're super pretty, and I'm like considering asking him for like what mod pack he uses. And like he just plays for fun, like I don't think he's recording or streaming it or anything. But it looks super cool. So if the playing with hacks thing isn't super interesting to people, maybe I'll try that. Because at least it'll be new content for me. I haven't ever, like, gotten to year 3 in Stardew, but I have gotten pretty far in it. Like, I think I've dedicated, like, 50 hours to one game.
Cold and flu season is here, which means virus.
You have almost 300 hours. I'm not surprised.
And here. But Lysol can help you kill them. Nothing kills more viruses, including the COVID-19 virus, on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant.
You know, it's one of those games, you know?
To protect.
It's one of those games. You either have 300 hours or like 1 hour. And then you stopped playing. I don't know why anyone would, but the friend I was talking about who's now playing with mods, he bought the game like 2, maybe 3 years ago when it first came out, and he wasn't into it, and he didn't play it for like, you know, X amount of years, and now he's into it again. He's like really having fun with it, and I'm like, bro, do you even remember that you used to play this and you like stopped immediately? He's like, nah, I completely forgot. You have a few games like that? What are, like, every Pokemon game, I'll say I at least put in, like, maybe 200 to 700 hours. And then, like, Jak and Daxter, I've replayed so many times, I must have logged quite a few hours on that one. Kingdom Hearts 1 took me so long to beat, but then the second one I beat in, like, 2 weeks. It's like, how many games have you, like, played for so long? I'm trying to think too, because I know, like, the games I grew up on for sure, which are like Super Mario 64, I never beat, but I did replay it so many times. And then, Battle Tanks, that was a fun Nintendo 64 game. Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Stadium, just all these Pokemon games probably clocked the most hours. Maybe I should do a Nuzlocke. That would be sad though. Cause then my Pokemon will die. figure out another way to draw this lady. I went ahead and made her upper body smaller, but then I think I made it bigger again. Your first 100% game was Wind Waker on the GameCube. Very nice. Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I was exposed to as a kid. I've always wanted to play it, but ooh, that's not what I want. That's probably right. 75% on Sapphire. Sapphire's a really fun game. Me and my boyfriend, that's something like we have in common. We both grew up playing the Hoenn games. He played Emerald, I think, which is slightly different than the one I played, because I played Sapphire and Ruby. But then my parents got me these games that, like, they wouldn't save. There was something off about the game cartridges that they got me. They, like, wouldn't save, so I would, like, speed run that game whenever I felt like playing it. I did have a copy that worked, but then I got, like, this weird copy that, like, didn't work properly. Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh, yeah. I think I played that game on easy, but then my friend told me she was having trouble with a part, and I beat it for her in, like, 2 seconds, so, like, I don't know what was happening with her game. Like, she was like, I can't beat the... Oh, there's a baby! Oh, there's a baby! She could not beat the battle where you fight the guy with the guitar, like the... What's his name? Aqua? He's like a water guitar person, and when you're fighting him, he constantly says, dance, water, dance! And yeah, I had to beat that fight for her. 2 to 3 year olds? Yes, okay. Maybe he's a tot. He's a cute little tot. You hate that fight? It was alright for me. I don't know. Maybe Kingdom Hearts is like the game that I'm good at. Who knows? Oh, this brush is way too big for this. Let's see. He's got kind of dish-shaped head. His eyes are like here, and he's got all this hair. Tiny little arms. This is why whenever you see kids in cartoons, they have these big heads and tiny bodies. His ribcage is like here. Toddler is 1 year old, sorry. Preschool teacher coming out. Okay, the child. We're drawing Baby Yoda up in here. $500 hours. Animal Crossing New Horizon. I still want to play that game, but I still don't have a Nintendo Switch. A lot of my friends that were super into that game have since then lost interest. I know, it's tragic. I haven't even played Pokemon Sword and Shield yet. You know, when I can, I'm gonna be clocking like 500 hours. I mean, if I enjoy it. I wasn't a big fan of, I mean, not that I wasn't a big fan, I just wasn't that into Sun and Moon. Oop, give me just a second. Okay, sorry, I had to talk to my sister real quick. You picked it back up during Halloween. I went to it and from it so many times. And, yeah. Eventually, I finally, like, beat the Elite Four. I don't know if I've done all the post-game stuff yet. I think I still have the majority of my Pokemon on Pokemon Y. Why? Because I've kept all my favorite Pokemon throughout the generations all the way back to Pokemon Fire Red. I, like, transfer them every game. And I'm at the point where I'm probably going to leave them all on Pokemon Y. Because I enjoy that game and I can replay it. You personally didn't care for Sword and Shield, but you enjoyed playing it, but it got old fast. I'm sure it'll probably be that way with me too. I just... You know, I gotta play every single one. All your Pokemon are on Sapphire. I've got this... Like, some of my all-time favorites that I keep... But, like, I've had every fire starter up to, like, level 100, and I've loved them all dearly, but the only one I still have is, Charizard. And then some of my other, like, really good Pokemon that I've imported over the years have been, Roserade and Giratina from Pokemon Diamond. They're really awesome. Oh, and I've got other ones, but I can't remember at the moment, but those are, like, my top 3 that I still have. And, like, it's funny because I don't consider them, like, my favorite Pokemon. They were just so good when I was playing. I'm making his shorts, like, way too big. Goodness. Goodness. I probably made his whole body way too big. He's gonna look like a teenager. So... how do I fix this? Maybe I get all of this. I think his arms are okay. I think his torso's okay too, actually. Let me try grouping this. Ah. Using my mouse right now, that's a mistake. Right now I'm using Krita. It's free. I was using Photoshop for a while, but I just got tired of paying for it and I wanted to try out some new programs. Oh, that already looks so much better. Krita is good for, like, basic 2D animation as well. Okay. Whatever. I like this song. Sometimes there are some good copyright-free songs. I never find them when I need them. You still use Photoshop and Premiere, so kind of have to pay. I've been using Krita for thumbnails recently, and then I've been using DaVinci Resolve, which is also free, but it does most of the things that Premiere does. It is slightly different though, so there's a bit of a learning curve. I had to take a couple days to learn how to use the program. It does the same stuff, but it does it differently, and it's not necessarily like... It's not a worse way of doing things, it's just is a struggle when you're used to doing it the Premiere way. I kind of have an addiction to learning new programs, because like every time I get into one program, I just suddenly get the urge to use a different one. So I've tried out so many like free art programs just to try them out, and I'm like no I don't want to say no good, but I'm like not super great at any of them because I keep trying new ones instead of like really working at the ones that I use the most. I'd say I use Krita the most over the years, because even back when I was in school, I would always like switch between Photoshop and Illustrator, and then you know, you can't really get good at one thing if you're constantly swapping between things. You were using Camtasia, and after an update it was not working right, so I needed to go to Premiere and learn that. I've never used Camtasia. That is one I've never used. I was working on Windows Movie Maker at the beginning of... Oh, there's another kid. Oh, so cute. I feel like I didn't get enough time with this one, but whatever.
Hi, friend.
I was interrupted by my sister, so we're just gonna blame her.
Could you turn on some of the lights in the basement?
What was I saying? I was using Movie Maker at the beginning of YouTube because I had to use it for a school project, so I knew it was on my computer, I knew it was free. I knew how to do everything that you can do in that program because it's basic enough that you can learn all the features within a day, I would say. And then I learned some like cheeky ways to do extra things that like the program technically doesn't do, but that it can do if you like export stuff once and then you like re-edit everything again with more stuff on top. So I learned how to put like multiple audio tracks within the program because technically the program doesn't do that, and how to like, you can't put video on top of video. That's like the one drawback, is like, not the one drawback, but like the main drawback that made me want to learn other programs. Camtasia was super easy to work with, but now it's so slow. Yeah, it's hard. I think some people even use like 3D editing software to edit some of their videos. Like, I think I saw someone that was using like Blender 3D to edit their videos, and I was like, why on earth would you use Blender when you could use like DaVinci, or you could pay for, you know, something better? It's so bizarre to me when I see people using Blender 3D for stuff like that. You really like Premiere? That's good. Even when I was editing videos, I'm more comfortable with Adobe After Effects. So I think I edited one or two with that, and then I finally like buckled down and learned Premiere. And Premiere is good. Premiere is very good. I can see why people use it. It's basically the same. It's the same as After Effects. It's just, it's for video, whereas After Effects is for motion graphics. I just didn't have a teacher teach me, you know, how to use Premiere, so I had to buckle down and force myself to learn it. Thankfully, my friend helped me. He uses it all the time, so. And whenever he had to learn After Effects, I like told him how it works compared to Premiere, so we both taught each other, like, it's like this when it comes to this, it's like this when it comes to that. Her other leg is kind of just gone. School never taught me editing, so I'm completely self-taught. That's good. I learned, like I said, I learned After Effects in school, but Premiere, I got like the summary when it comes to Premiere. I don't really think they taught us Premiere. Oh, see, now on this drawing I have to make her head bigger, and because everything else is huge. Or I'll just say this is her face, and then we'll just add hair to it. Someone was asking me earlier if I was self-taught, and it was complicated because I was like, I did go to school for this stuff, but school doesn't really teach you. They tell you to go figure it out. I'm like, what am I paying for? They just assign us stuff and we gotta wing it. Yep, exactly. I was like, yes, you're gonna learn when you need to make something, I get that. But, like, the whole reason I was in school was because I knew I'm not self-disciplined enough to just figure this stuff out on my own, and I'm trying to get better about that now. That's the reason I'm, like, streaming art right now, is because I've been wanting to get better at my digital portraits, and to get faster at, putting values on the canvas. And I figure if I stream it, then I like feel like I have a responsibility to stream it again and again on like a daily basis. So that helps me like make myself do it. And then I, you know, get editing practice afterwards, because I do want to like upload to YouTube, and I'm learning about Twitch. And like the whole reason I upload to Twitch and YouTube is because I want to like learn these skills. I don't know what this song is, but I'm vibing. I'm digging it. This is like a moment when I need face cam, because I'm just grooving. Okay, I think I've made this dark enough. Now I know why I like this song. This background music is like one of my favorite songs of all time. Such a meme song. Your computer's having a bad day? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Could it be the stream, maybe? You'll have to restart. It's okay. I know you got work soon, so I hope you have a great day. If I don't hear from you again, or if your computer's being stupid, I hope it gets better soon. Bum, 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 boom, 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 boom. My beast of a computer. I'm watching you on my laptop. My beast is having issues. I can relate. My last computer was a real struggle. Now it's more my laptop is a struggle, so I really want I want an iPad, but like I don't like supporting Apple products, but and my boyfriend's always like, you don't need it, you want it, and I'm like, yeah, I want it, but I like really want it. Because it just, Procreate is such a cool program. I want to use it. I want to add that to my, my list of programs that that I mess around with. Because then I can upload, like, videos and stuff to Instagram and Twitter super easy. And, like, really get my animation practice in. Where is this girl's hair? I need to get her hair back in here. Yeah, like, the price is, like, one thing, but then, like, I've had bad customer service with them in the past, like, way before iPhones existed. And I know that they're, like, they've been proven that, like, when new updates come out, they make their old devices and stuff, like, obsolete. It's just so many, like, ethical things that I'm like, eh, I don't really want it, you know? I don't want it. Like, that's why I have a Samsung phone, and their stuff is good, and, like, it lasts me for years. And then when I choose to update, it's a choice, you know? I'm not being forced into it. And people, there's something about Apple people that also makes me not want to, like, do Apple, because they act like their stuff is the best when it's not. Like, look at your specs and compare it with other things before you act like you're all that, you know? It's okay to, like, really like a company, but you can't just act like it's the best when it's not. Like, yes, it's mainstream. That doesn't make it the best. Like this, what is it called? It's like an elitist culture. Yeah, social status. It's stuff like that. You ain't all that in a bag of chips because you have a phone. I have a phone too, and it's pretty good. Kind of like where I live, having an SUV means you have a higher social status. That's crazy. I'm just happy my car gets me from point A to point B. I had a guy at Walmart laugh at me, like, gosh, it was like maybe 6 months ago, because he was trying to upsell me on, like, one of the new Samsungs, because I told him I like Samsung and I was looking for a Samsung part, and he was like, well, we just got these new things in and blah blah blah, and you could upgrade, and I had literally just bought a new, like, not a new, like a refurbished S9 for, like, less than $300. That's, like, the cheapest smartphone I've ever gotten, and it is so good. I've been using it for months. It's a great phone. And I told him, like, I just upgraded from my S7 Active to an S9, and he's like, you upgraded to an S9? And he started laughing at me, and I'm like, that's not a way to sell product to your customer. Laughing at your customer is not gonna get you a sale, dude. And, yeah, I just got my screen protector, and I left. I was like, heck you, man. It's not like he was that rude about it or anything. It It rubbed me the wrong way.
Get to Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve. Like the honey butter chicken biscuit, classic bacon, egg, and cheese, and the classic sausage, egg, and cheese. Choose any two of them for just $4. Justice is served.
It's like, I don't need the newest thing to be happy. If my phone can play YouTube, that's good enough for me.
Stress while away like raindrops off a windshield with Auto Ambiance. Brought to you by Napa. This calming playlist is for car lovers who'd rather fall asleep to an idling V8 than waves crashing on a beach. So much better. So center
I think I gave
before
I gave this guy too big hips, maybe.
Set your mind to cruise control with Auto Ambiance. Now that's
Napa know-how.
tap the banner to listen.
Sorry, I try to mute these ads when they come on, but I forget. I need to get premium Spotify premium before I stream next time. When we moved into the current house, this dude came to the front door and was a carpet cleaner. I told him that we just moved in and the carpets don't need cleaning, and he said, "Well, that makes my job easier." I shut the door in his face. Dude, you don't have a job because I don't want my carpets cleaned. So yeah, your job's real easy. You move on to the next person and try to get your sale there. Goodness. Ooh, this, you can't see it, but the album to this song has like a really cool cover. Maybe I should make this purple now. I'm inspired. Has like blue and purples to it. Let me see. Go ahead and make this like a dark purple. Yeah, he purple now. Where is my brush? Oh, it's because I did that. Oh, you can't hear the music? I might have had it turned down. Someone told me that they had trouble hearing me earlier, so I might have turned it down a bit. I did move my microphone closer to my face to accommodate them, but I think they're gone now. I have some people that come into the stream and they're always like, "You're so quiet, I can't hear you." And then whenever I go look at the VOD, I hear myself fine. Like, I don't know if people just have their volume really low or what. It's literally their end. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because sometimes my boyfriend will come and hang out in the stream and he'll be like, "It's fine, Monica, don't even worry about them." And I'm like, well, you know, I want people to be able to hear me, but I also don't know if it's them or me. So I try to make myself louder because I'm like, it can't hurt to be a little bit louder. But whatever. No, it's your laptop. I still, you know, I want to improve my quality as best if I can. I think I made him way too thick down here. Let's make your body a little bit smaller. How tall is he? Maybe I didn't make him thick enough up here. Maybe that's my issue. When you stream, do you often get those, I think they're bots. They just come in and say, "Hey, do you want to be famous?" And then they, like, post a link. Do you get that a lot? Or is Robin, like, She's just on top of the modding game and she just like deletes those comments real quick. No? Dude, I don't get it. I get one like every stream. So I just have my phone with me now and you disable all links. Maybe that's what I need to do. You can disable them. What do you use? Do you just use like regular OBS or do you use Streamlabs? Because I use Streamlabs and I'm not sure how to do it from here. It's within Twitch settings. Okay. I'll figure it out later. You use OBS? Okay. Been going for 2 hours! Woo! Let me get some blues in here. Oh no. The picture changed. Goodbye. I'm only doing 10 minutes per drawing right now because I'm trying to get better at like shading quicker. Couldn't figure out streamer OBS, so you stick with the regular. Gotcha. I like using this one because it seemed really simple for me to have like fun little animations and noises when people like follow and subscribe and stuff. So I got those set up, and then like once I had those set up, there was no going back. I was like, well, I'm committed to this now. I'm sure there's probably a way to do that with regular OBS too. I found a tutorial for this one, I think. Streamlabs Online. Is this... Have I heard this before? I think I've heard this song before. I think back when I was in school, before I graduated, I was like super into trance music, like back when I was like 14. Okay, let me get back to this lady. Okay, her collarbone comes like here. I'm still trying to figure out like ways to use bits and stuff on Twitch, because like I had a friend explain it to me yesterday and I don't quite get it yet. You leave in 20 minutes? Well, thanks for stopping by. It was nice talking to you. And I'm glad that your computer is behaving. I know, I know. She's got these powerful ballerina legs up in here. Much respect. I wish I could get some muscle like this, but I don't do anything, so. Of course I don't have these legs. Now the uploading works well, that's good. Are you trying to upload something like while you watch? Or just talking about my upload speeds and such? God, I think I've completely messed up these legs. Hang on. What am I doing? Robin is also online. Cool. Tell her I say hi. I actually, I was going through my phone the other day and I saw that I had her number still in there. I think I deleted it now because I have a coworker named Robin and I was like, I don't want to get confused. Hi.
Cold and flu season is here, which means viruses are here. And here. But Lysol disinfectant spray can help you kill them. Nothing kills more viruses, including the COVID-19 virus.
I think
on
that's a
more
good
surfaces than
size
Lysol
for her
disinfectant spray.
legs.
Lysol, what it takes to protect. Use as directed. Kill SARS-CoV-2 on hard, non-porous
The
surfaces in 2
skirt
minutes.
could be
Wendy's is
shorter.
dropping the hammer with 2 made-to-order breakfast sandwiches for
Let me
just
just make the whole
$4.
thing
So if you've
smaller.
been wronged by pre-made breakfast and their
That
frozen
might
folded
help
eggs and
me.
rubbery microwaved bacon, get to Wendy's and get the
Actually,
breakfast
you know what?
deserve.
I'm trying to make
The
this
honey butter
line up
chicken
with like the
biscuit, classic
image.
bacon, egg, and cheese, and the classic sausage, egg, and cheese. Choose any two of
No,
them
because
for
then her
just
arm's gonna cut
$4.
off.
Justice is served only at Wendy's. We got you.
Offer valid for limited time only. Price and
It's
participation
only
may vary.
9
Single item,
minutes.
regular price.
Don't you know you gotta have at least 10 for YouTube? Just add like an extra minute of credits on there. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Major carriers like USPS, FedEx, and UPS. You'll spend less time shipping and more time growing your business. Ship more in less time at ShipStation.com. Get a 60-day free trial with offer code Spotify. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top, and type in Spotify.
I think I'm gonna skip this song. Oh, that's awesome. 9 minutes is your upload time? That's not bad at all. You'll have that up before you go to work. The video is 30 minutes. That's awesome. That's a great time. Like for the upload. Like you'll what is that, like 20 seconds per minute to upload? Definitely saving some time with it. I don't think I'm feeling this ballerina right now. Having a hard time drawing her for some reason. How much time do I have left on her? A minute? I'm just gonna... Oh, we got a guy with an axe. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not feeling him either. That's an interesting angle. Oh, I like this one. I like the pose. Might switch this over to like a red color. You're good, you good. I talk regardless if people are here or not, just in case they join and they think no one's actually streaming. My boyfriend's dad was having some issues with his, he has like he has a business, alright? And he hasn't had a problem with his location for years. And then all of a sudden his, the guy he rents the location from, I guess, got a lady involved who, has been showing up and bossing people around when really it's not even her business. Like it's you know, her man's, you know, he's the one renting it, but she's coming by and like telling everybody they need to change the way they do things that they've done for years, and it's like making a lot of people unhappy, you know? So I'm sure you can relate to the pain. Yeah. Like, if the change is to make something better, I get it. It's gonna be hard to change regardless. But when you have no reason and you're just, you know, being controlling over something that's not even yours, you know, it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ooh, get the saxophone up in here. I'm gonna have to go through this playlist again and like pick out all the songs I really like and make a new like streaming playlist. This skirt seems a lot longer. It's got like layers to it. Like an ogre, you know, her skirt has layers. I kind of want to draw some hair. Let's get her hair done. We're gonna get your hair did, girl. She's got like a dark spot here because of her very pretty curls. She's got more curls hanging over this shoulder. Thank you. Again, I hope you have a great day at work.
To your ribs, huh? 100 on your head like whip feet, 5-4 deal like I'm walking on steel. Hej, du sitter och stirrar. Jag vet du vill ha mig. Så ställ ner ditt glas och följ med mig hem. Men du, din söta kompis, har hon någon pojkvän? Om inte så har jag en kompis till. Jag vet du vill ha mig. Jag vaknar en dag, sliten och svag. Det som hände igår, det har satt sina spår. Så i sängen jag ser, där ligger någon mer. En naken blondin, trots att jag varit svin. Det som förvånar mig mest är det hon utan protest följer med hem till mig. Jag menar shit, vilken tjej. Som ligger vi här, för hon vet vem jag är. Och det blir ganska så lätt när man gör på mitt sätt. Han sa, hej du sitter och stirrar. Jag vet du vill ha mig. Så ställ ditt glas och följ med mig hem. Men du, din söta kompis, har hon någon pojkvän? Om inte så har jag en kompis till. Det verkar så bra, men inte idag. Hon var ju så på och det kan jag förstå. Men nu glömmer vi det, så lätt som det är. Jag tar på mig och sen skickar jag henne hem. Hej, du sitter och stirrar. Jag vet du vill ha mig. Så ställ
Oh, I'm digging this. I like it. I knew I liked this pose from the beginning. I don't know this language, but I'm digging this music too. It's pumping me up. I'm assuming it's some kind of Scandinavian language, like maybe like German or Danish or something. Ah, ad.
So discover some
Meh.
new tunes and snack a little smarter and then
Do 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 do. I don't get why these pictures just make me uncomfortable. I don't know what it is. I think I'm gonna post a plug on Instagram real quick. See if I can get some more viewers in here. Why am I getting text ads? I'm gonna block this number real quick. Do 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 do. Oh, I think I got to the end of that. Oh no, I didn't. What is this? No. I think this is the first stream where I've plugged just about everything. All my social medias. So we'll see if I can get anyone else in here before I wrap up. I've been going for almost 2.5 hours, so that's not a bad time for a stream. Not bad at all. And then maybe I can get set up for my, whatchamacallit, my Stardew Valley with hacks idea. Maybe I can get to work on that soon. I like the lighting of this one. It might be time for some green. I'll start with a dark green. What is this song? What is this leg? Oh my gosh. What is happening with this knee? Ballerinas, good lord. I love drawing ballerinas, but like, what is happening? I feel like she'd like twist her knee doing that. Okay, we're gonna make that come in. Okay. Get this skirt in here. Get this hand going. And she's got her thumb there. This. Her hair is up in a bun, very ballerina-y. I wonder if in their free time ballerinas like ever start dancing and then their hair is just like all up in the way. Okay, let's get some shading going on in here. So this is like one of the darkest spots, I think, is the black hole of her armpit here. What is this song? Okay, I'm skipping this song. It's too distracting. Her neck is actually pretty dark too. And then of course her hair. Should make sure she still has an ear. Her eyes. Her ear's way too big. She looks like a monkey. I love it when artists actually give humans huge ears. I should do it more. We are monkey. Humans are just apes. That is what we are. Ape strong together. Does she have wings? Yeah, she's got wings. Just add those in for whatever purpose. And the skirt is actually not this shape, so we'll... and then the leg is actually more dark on the inside, but it does have a highlight. Scoop. I'm definitely gonna have to get erasing up in there. I think I've made this leg look super chunky now when it's not supposed to be. So we'll have to fix that. Oh, it's not so bad now. It does come out quite a bit, but it should be skinnier. There we go. I feel better about that leg now.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Okay, now this leg is starting to get a little bit lost in this skirt.
Charmin Super Mega Roll is 6 regular rolls in one. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
It's got all this shading. Oh, we're doing the wonky knee again. Ooh. I might just ignore this leg for a bit. I don't want to draw it, so I just won't. Just kidding. I do work on it a bit. See if I can make it look more like the, ooh. Smudgy. Look a little bit more like the image. I think it's already looking better.
Preparing for a special day, or just taking matters into your own hands.
Okay, now this
Try things out
skirt.
at adoreme.com. Choose
Let's
from
just
hundreds of
define these
styles
shapes a
like
bit
fun
more.
bodysuits,
There's
flirty
that
matching
there,
sets,
and then
sweet
there's
lace
this
baby dolls.
here.
With sizes up to 4X and amazing quality and fit.
And then
Get today's special Valentine's
this.
Day offer. Sets start at just $24.95.
And then
That's 50%
this.
off with free shipping and exchanges. Tap now or go to adoreme.com to shop.
It's playing another ad. Okay, Alan Walker, yes. Let's get some Alan Walker up in here. Alan Walker is the DJ, by the way. It's not the lady singing. Oh, got a new one. I'm gonna switch this back to black now because I'm not feeling the colors much anymore. I might make them all colorful when I decide to post them on social media. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I mean, plug.
with flowers, now she wants everything. She wants your money, she's inside of your head. Started with flowers, now she wants a wedding ring. She calls you honey from another man's bed. And I don't even know if she's serious. Oh, you don't even know if she's serious. Do you feel better now? Do you feel better now? Do you feel better now? Let me sing. Oh, do you feel better now? Do you feel better now? Do you feel better now? Let me sing.
Oh, I know Candyland by Tobu. That's what song is playing. Do, 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 do. Boop, 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 boop.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
My sweet cheeks feeling squeaky clean. When Charmin's rolling behind the scenes, Charmin TP gives me those cheeky clean feels. That ultra strong hype is all for reals. Those TP rolls got me a Charmin clean tooketh. Cheek to cheek feeling oh so shooketh.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie?
Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep, still very good.
Some things never change, like never being able to take just one free sample. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
It
Do 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 do.
Gave you everything inside of me. I wanted everything to be okay. I gave you everything inside of me. I had. Look at you getting loose with another dude. Can't be true, can't believe what I'm seeing.
People kill, people die, and children hurt, and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach, or would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, and some guidance from above. 'Cause people got me questioning, where is the love? The love, the love. Where is the love, the love, the love? The love, the love. Where is the love, the love, the love?
I love when these songs have the saxophone. It's so nice.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they
maybe when I hit 3 hours, I'll probably wrap up the stream. I'm at 2:48 right now, so that gives me like 10 minutes. So one more drawing, I guess, since I've got them on a 10 limit timer. 10, oh my goodness, 10 limit, 10 minute. Yeah, when I stop being able to talk, that's about time to wrap up. I get tongue-tied so easily. And I'm not even talking at this point, I'm like barely commentating.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
Okay.
To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed.
Probably not making this guy's skin look like the color it is. I should probably get better at that. Maybe I can add some more color to this in a minute. Let me turn that opacity down.
Can I be your superhero? Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Alright, last drawing. Let me turn this song down a little bit.
So what happens on this podcast, Alex?
The podcast is going to answer the following question. What do we need to do to
a few more chains and I'll get away. Just a few more things I gotta get out my way. Nah, I'm never turning back. I know it sounds so bad, but baby I'm fired. Oh, so hot I'm nearly burning. Oh, I feel the future getting brighter. Oh, I feel the future getting brighter. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm free. I'm almost free. And when I go, I'm never looking back. No, it sounds so bad, but baby I'm fired. Oh, so hot I'm nearly burning. Oh, I feel the future getting brighter. Oh, I feel the future getting brighter. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm fired up. Baby I'm fired up.
Every time you cross my mind, it hit different. It seems like since you left, I feel like something is missing. Ain't been the same, I've been hurting. It's got me up in my feelings. I know you watch it, so I pray and I just hope that you listen. I wanna say that I miss you. Hey, just know that I ain't forget you. Hey, I wanna say that I miss you. Hey, just know that I ain't forget you. I know deep down that you gon' always be a part of me. 5 in the morning, all these people steady calling me. They say you gone and I break down. This took my
Alright, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys had fun during the stream, those of you that came. And I might upload some of this to YouTube, so hi YouTube viewers, if y'all ever want to join, just follow at twitchtv.monacookami. Just, if you ever want to tune into the live stream, just come to Twitch TV. I have the same name, Monica Okami. And yeah, thanks you guys. I had fun being creative with you. Bye.